Good morning and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. We're live at Aspen Valley Polo Club back at the McClure River Ranch, field number 2 for our semifinal round robin. And this is the one, the Triple Crown of Polo. We're going to be talking about the Triple Crown of Polo all weekend long. Once again, thanks for joining us all summer long here at CTV Sports. And I want to thank some of our fans that come out here on Friday. Love to see the semifinals. Remember, the scores are carrying over. Tournament committee has set that up. That means the 3 teams will play against each other, and I'll carry those scores into Sunday. So make sure you join us on Sunday. We'll pull for you tomorrow, also on Saturday, over at the beautiful Aspen Valley Polo Club, 12th year anniversary, where it all started. And then remember, if you're interested in the Polo's beautiful beach club, make sure you go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com to get your VIP tickets. It is a VIP ticket. You get all your information on there, and we'll have our tailgate spot set up, and of course, the beautiful stadium will be ready to go. So, thank you for joining us once again. We have Gaston and Dorniak in the saddle. Our 2 teams are ready to go. Of our 3, I'll get to my spot, and we'll get it going here. Perfect weather in Colorado. We've been blessed this summer. It's just been amazing. And once again, should be a very fun, open round robin setup. We've been going back and forth this summer. We've had a couple round robin setups, and they have been very competitive. And I'll break that down if you're new to the round robin setup. As you remember, we have our 3 teams. We're going to start out with our 2 teams, Los Amigos Red against Los Amigos Blue. And that'll be Paul Foster, Grant Ganzi, Santi Tocolino, and Nacho Navijo Estrada. They'll be in the red jerseys today. So good luck, Paul, and the Los Amigos red team going up against the Los Amigos blue team. And this is going to be husband and wife going at it today. Alejandra Foster, who has been playing a lot of polo this week. She played in our Twilight Polo, and she played in our Saturday Polo last weekend. Sunday, Sunday, Twilight on Tuesday. And as she said, she's ready to go. The horses feel good. Paul, he said he's ready. I saw them before the game. Sugar Erskine, Nick Roldan, and Ilario Figueres will be in the blue jerseys. And you'll be able to see Sugar's going to have the blue helmet on with the American flag on the back. Alejandro, of course, in the red helmet, the blue team. And then the 2 boys in the black in the back, Nick and Ilario. Ilario wear the 3, and Nick will wear the 4. But they do have black helmets on, so we'll make sure we separate them for you. On the other side, Paul, he'll play number 1. He's in a dark blue helmet. And then he lines up with his team, Grant, of course, in his pink helmet with pink balance. Not hard to find, Grant Ganzi, double G. Santi Tocolino, only man with the white helmet on out there today, so he'll stand out. And then Nacho Navijo Estrada. This is going to be a great matchup here. Love the combination. You remember here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, we switch the teams up week to week. It creates a lot of camaraderie, and, of course, the games have been very competitive, and it's a lot of fun, especially for the sponsors and the pros to play with different players. And here we go, as Gaston Dornier will get the first ball thrown in. And remember, the scores are going to carry over here, so you want to keep scoring as many goals as possible. And I'd like to point out today that we are using the Dayglow balls. So a little bit different there. Is Grant Ganzi's going to pick up one early. Yeah, nice goal there by Double G as he gets out in front, taking a shot on goal. It's going to be a power polo team, this Los Amigos Red. And they'll play a similar style. We're going to have Paul pull in the team. And then Alejandro pull the team for the blue. But as I said, Alejandro's been playing a lot of defense too, so they'll switch it up. It all depends on how the game's going. Here's Paul. Nice pickup here by Paul Foster. He takes it out in front. Nice little approach shot. Shot on goal. That's going to carry. And just off to the left. The nice approach shot inside the 60. That'll be Paul's first run of the day. 1-0 here with 5:10 on the clock on our first knock-in. It looks like Nick's going to do the honors with the Dayglow ball. I love the Dayglow orange balls. Pink, actually. I do apologize. And look at this, Alejandra on the move, and she was going wild at Twilight Polo tonight. Scored 9 or 10, 11 goals, I think. And look at this. First run, and that one's just going to go off to the side. So both teams getting coast-to-coast runs here in the first couple minutes of the first chukker. Remember, they'll play 3 against each other. Los Amigos Red will stay up, and they'll start the Audi team. And MG, Jason Crowder, Tomas Piedras, and Alejandro. They'll play the final 6. And again, with the scores carrying over, the team will be able to switch it up. No need to have a winner sit or play because it'll go all into Sunday. Here we go, Alejandra! And a nice pass from Nick, and well done. And this is what they're going to use a lot, is Alejandro Foster out in front, Rodan hitting the big ball. Nick, they played together at Twilight Polo the other night, and they were very successful, so they know each other well. Alejandro knows the distance that Rodan can drop the ball without putting any pressure on him. And Nick has been very strong this summer from 150 in. He's made a couple goals from center and at 145. And so is this man right here, Santi Tocolino. Santi. If you watch Twilight Polo, and you can go back to our Twilight Polo, which is played in the evenings, you will see Benja Tocolino and one of our young polo stars, Santi, and Giselle. Son, who's playing very, very well. I want to thank all the young players that played this season. Is it a big part of what we do here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club? Bring the younger generation on, opportunities to play with the top pros in the world. Here we go, Nick Rodan. We're going to click down there to 3 minutes. He's got Ilario. Ilario, well done, and a good shot here of the Dayglow pink ball. Moving down the field, nice pickup here. Alejandro dialed in, got to come in from left to right. There's a shot on goal. That's perfect, Alejandro. Oh, just off the post. But going for it. And that'll take us to a courtesy change. So they got a lot of players right down there in the goal mouth. So they'll stop the clock with approximately 2:25 left here in our first chukker. And looks like we're going to half the players are going to take advantage of the courtesy change. You'll probably see those horses come back. I know Nick was on 40, so you'll probably see her, the beautiful gray. He gets a lot down on her. And I know Grant Gansey also. They'll switch him up with the courtesy chain. Well hit here by Nacho. And that's going to give Paul an opportunity. Got to go 200 yards with it, though, but good pickup here. Keeps it moving. Looking for 3. He's got it. Carrying down for 4 as he gets it inside the 60. Now he's done all the hard work. Now they'll line it out, but good D by Los Amigos Blue. And they'll turn the corner. And the 2 big guns come together there. Nick Rodan and Santi Tocolino turned around. And go! Ilario goes for the hook. But Grant finds Santi, and Santi's going to hit the one-timer. Looking for Paul. You got to go in from right to left here. Not an easy play. And gets a shot on goal. And we'll get one. So Paul Foster will pick up his first of the day. So well done here by the Red. And that's how you turn the defense into offense. Working well there. Grant getting it off the boards, finding Santi with a little 5-yard shot. And then Santi with the clean 80-yarder to Paul. And Paul in a great spot. Not an easy goal right there. So well done, Paul Foster. I have to hit the next shot. Taking the angle off of it. Loose ball play out the back, and this is what Nacho wants. Nick's going to have to work hard here. Estrada. Turn around quickly by Ilario. Good ride off by Gansey. Picked up and controlled. Under a minute left here in the first. Now Nick, he's got everybody downfield here looking for Ilario. If Ilario could go neutral. And that is a huge play by Tocolino because Alejandra Foster was all by herself. But Tocolino picks it up on the near side, carries it across the field, and now he'll get Los Amigos Red going forward. Santi, well done. He's got Grant Gansey. Gansey having opportunities. No sugar. Nice. Good open shot. And that'll work for Ilario. 20 seconds on the clock. Oh, bad luck there. Turned in quickly. Santi in range. 15 second. Santi. Whoa, well done, Ilario. Out of the air, right to Nick. Now he'll clean it up and get it into the corner. Now he might be able to gather a few more yards here. Now he's gonna. Well done, Nick. And that's a perfect neck shot. That ball was in the corner over there. No, it's still on the field, but it's going to come at least out to the 80. So we'll send them all off, get them on some fresh ponies, and we'll get back for the second chucker of our 9 chucker round robin. This is the Triple Crown of Polo. Hey, welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. 2025 Triple Crown of Polo. Triple Crown of Polo trophy is comprised of 3 separate trophies that fit the Triple Crown. It's amazing, spectacular trophy. And it's perfectly put together, create an entire polo scene that is breathtaking. In sterling silver, with the tournament winners' names inscribed on the trophy. Triple Crown of Polo, an ESPN 2 television series, was created in 2005 by David McLean, known for pro beach hockey, and believe it or not, women of wrestling and gorgeous ladies of wrestling. Congratulations, David. And it helped to help promote polo in the U.S. The show was seen in 129 countries. And this is a big trophy to win here. Last year's trophy was won by the Maltese Falcons. Congratulations, Nacho Naviza Estrada, Melissa Gansey, Alejandro Foster, and Alejandro Naviza Estrada. They won it in a round robin like this is this year, and Nacho was the MVP. So they're mixed up a little bit here, that team. The players are on all different teams this year. And so it's going to be some new names on the trophy this year, and they're all going for it. This is a big one. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you tuned in a little late or you just got to the game here on sideline, we have the Los Amigos Red team, of course, in the red jerseys. Paul Foster, Grant Gansey, Santi Tocolino, Nacho Naviza Estrada. 1 goal by Grant and 1 by Paul in the first chucker. And that's why you get the 2. And then 1 on the Los Amigos blue team, Alejandra Foster in the red helmet. She'll play the 1. Sugar's going to play the 2 from South Africa. Nick could be Ilario. Sorry, forget us. Could play in the 3. Nick's going to go back to the 4. And 2 very strong teams there. Remember, 3 chuckers against each other. Scores will carry over. So it's a lot of fun carrying the scores over. and because it gives the team a chance coming back on Sunday for our spectacular day. But right now, let's get back to the action. And Roldan is going to get one down. Oh, and Nacho puts, look at this. Looks like he got Sugar on his hip. They're going to run the turn here. Well done, Nacho. Nacho open. Oh, bad luck there for Estrada. Man, he had Sugar on his hip on the defensive play. Stellar defense by Estrada. Playing great pole this summer. Got to talk to Nacho about that. He said, love the horses. Sent the breeding operation. He said he was very well mounted. And, that's big to the players. So he said he was enjoying it. Look at this. Nick going to tap one on the change of possession. Remember when the ball goes out of bounds? And Nick, he taps that one time, no problem. You're allowed to tap. You're only not allowed to tap when the ball goes out inside the 60. Then they bring it out to the 60, and you have to hit it one time. But Nick with an opportunity. Big ball right here, Grant Gansey. Oh, Grant, well done. I liked it there. You learn a lot on that player there. You see how Grant sets himself up. Now he's got to give one play to Nick. Nick will let him clear. Now they come around there. Bad luck there, but that's a clean play. Kind of overhit there a little bit. And Grant's going to try to shoot one. And Los Amigos Blue will get a courtesy change here with 3:20. On the knock-in coming. If you get a chance, come on down to the club. It's our 12th season. Congratulations to the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Among some of the season highlights is a new, I talked about it earlier today, the Polo is Beautiful Beach Club with DJ. And they have done a great job. DJ's mixing it up a little bit. We had DJ Bird, and we also had some of our Twilight Polo. We've got Dusty Trumpet, and that's a great combination. He had a fantastic night on Tuesday. And they're a great combination, but you have a lot of fun with that. But make sure you go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com. Check that out. And, South Beach finds the Rocky Mountains as a beautiful beach club. And the people have been enjoying that. Here we go on the move. And there's a lot of defense now being played here in the second chukker. No goals being scored in the first half of the second chukker. Backed up cleanly by Grant. Oh, a little bit of an overstep. No problem. Santi's going to back him up well. Now, Estrada and Roldan. Nacho's got to give one play, and Nick's going to go and slap this one just from a standstill there. And that looked like a nice shot at goal, but off to the side. Now, that is the beautiful McClure River Ranch on the backside there, your backdrop. It does go down to the Roaring Fork River. The property does border the Roaring Fork River and just off of Highway 82. So you can go to our websites and get GPS coordinates to all of our fields. On the knock-in here on a beautiful steel gray, Santi Tocolino is going to find Nacho, and they're opening this back up. Rotation now as Gansey will go forward, and Paul will rotate into the defense. Into the corner they go, and we'll see a lot of this cat and mouse all day. Gansey and Roldan. Roldan and Gansey. Yeah, nice clean plays by both players. Nick's going to get a slip away here. Grant's going to apply the pressure. Looking for the big ball and Ilario on the gray. Ilario makes a neutral play, backed up cleanly though, and it's going to be a foot race to get to this one. And Nick's going to get there. Grant had to go to the inside. Good thinking. Now Gansey will have the angle. Woo! They come together there. Sugar helps Nick contain that right away, then leaves it for him. Now Roldan will drop his shoulders, take it inside the 40, and he'll get his first goal today. So Nick. And a good play here by Sugar. Here's a perfect example of how your teammate in Polo can save the right-of-way for you, because Sugar was actually following the ball and Nick was meeting the ball. So Sugar leaves that ball for Nick. Nick's going against the tide, the grain, the energy of the river, or however you want to push it, the traffic, and then takes it the other way and gets a step on everybody. Good setup there. 2-2. We're going to hear our 30-second warning horn here in 5 seconds. Sugar Erskine on the move. Can get a goal ahead here, Sugar. And still in play, but that ball will go off the field. So when we return for our third chukker, our final chukker between Los Amigos Red and Blue, we will have a knock-in for Los Amigos Red. CTV Sports, Triple Crown of Polo. Okay, welcome back, everybody. This is the Triple Crown of Polo. The spectacular trophy was created for the event. It had some stops at the Sarasota Polo Club, the Las Colinas. I've actually been at all these clubs and played, so it's nice to kind of mention these different clubs around the nation. Sarasota's in Florida, Las Colinas Polo Club in Dallas, Texas, Santa Barbara Polo Club out of Santa Barbara, California. The first year was 2006. And then Sarasota again, and then Newbridge Polo Club, which was in Aiken, and South Carolina, of course, in 2007, and during its heyday, before it went on hiatus and then brought back to life. And it is thriving now. This is a huge tournament for everybody to win. They've been going. I got to tell you, it's been a great summer. I've had the opportunity to meet with a lot of the players, especially during our Twilight Polo. And it's a great time to be able to get with the players, interview the players in a relaxed scene, fires burning everywhere, beautiful lights. Our house with amazing, comfortable designer lounges, and of course Crystal River spas. They'll tend to all your spa needs, and but this year they got the cold plunges out there, but they'll take care of you, and so it's a lot of fun. And the players have been really intrigued and having a great time, and that's what it's all about here. Polo School doing great too. We'll talk more about that at our courtesy change. Here we go. Back and forth here. Two very even teams with 5 minutes left here in the third and final chukker of our first leg. Across the field it goes. You got Nick. Oh, well done. I mean, I love the high goal plays here. You can learn a lot from these plays. You notice that players are setting themselves up before they get to the ball. A lot of young players, especially if you're new to the game of polo, that's how you play the one touch. And you'll see a lot of that demonstrated here. Top players in the world. And that does make the game very, very fast and open. On the move right here. Nice bow knocking by Tocolino. He's got Paul. Paul gets a piece of that one. Goes off his cane. Cleaned up nicely here. Great angle. But I think Nacho might get there a little earlier. Yes, he's got the line. It was a great play there by Lario. And Lario comes flying in there. Nice play. He's got the long arms. Cleans that one up. Takes it into the corner. Now looking for Nick. Oh, it goes off the boards perfectly. And look at that. That's exactly how you use the boards as a fifth man. Watch out, Gaston. It's our umpire, Nick. Oh, bad luck goes off the cane. Nice try there. And Tocolino will have to deal with Sugar. Uh-oh, little cat and mouse. Santi still dragging it down the boards here. You get a good shot of the Dayglow pink ball right there they're using today. New here at the Asphalt Polo Club. Now Sugar. And he's got Alejandra out in front. Oh, little light. Oh, yeah, bad luck, Alejandra. But good thinking, Alejandra. No play. She had to pull out of there. Sugar had her going. You can see how Alejandra was going to the line and pull out because Nacho was fouling the ball, had the right of way. So good move there. Not the foul, but here comes Los Amigos Red and Santi Tocolino. Tocolino. And I think Tocolino's going to get one down at the river goal. And yes, he does. So he'll make the Los Amigos Red team go up by a goal here with 3 minutes left in this third chukker, final chukker of our first leg. That'll take us to our courtesy change. 2:50 on the clock to be precise. 3-2, very close match to start off our 9 chukker round robin. The Los Amigos Red team will stay up. And it looks like the Audi White today. Audi White getting ready to go down there. And we have Mountain Chevrolet play all summer too. Big shout out to Michael Payne and Michelle. His wife, actually, I was talking about the Polo School. I want to talk about that because we've had a lot of new players. Director of Operations, Juan Bellini, and doing a great job there. Very, very busy at all levels. And we were talking about Janine and I, scorekeeper, and CTV Sports here. We were talking about how being able to watch the players, especially on Saturday, as not just go to lessons during the week, but then a lot of the players play in the Polo on Demand on Saturday, and seeing the players getting stronger, they're riding, they're hitting, and it's great to see that. We love to see the development of the players, not just young. We have older ladies and gentlemen, so we want to thank everyone for being a part of the Polo School. That will continue down in Southern Florida at the Grand Champion Polo Club, gcpolo.com. If you're interested, just look for Juan Bellini's number. He'll get you all set up. Here we go with 2:25 on the clock, 3-2. And this has just been a very clean, open game. I mean, again, it's not like a lot of teams are missing goals. Just been good D and great plays. And here comes Roldan. Nick trying to get the equalizer here. Dropping his shoulders. Roldan got to go to the Spurs as Gansey jumps on him. Roldan, Nick. And Nick going to get one there. And you can see Nick getting a little bit more out of his pony there just to try to stay ahead of Grant Gansey, who was chasing him down. I told you that would be fun to watch today. They're two very strong players and good friends off the field, good friends on the field. When they get out, they're very competitive individuals. And they'll wait for Nick, of course, for the bowling. To any of our new viewers out there and our new viewers here at the club, we always have new ones at the club. Don't be alarmed when they're switching directions. That's what they're doing. That is part of the game. Good play, Alejandra. Well done. Look for the finish, and that is the perfect play to put on the Polo School. The man, the line, the ball. You go to your man first. Santi Tocolino was there on defense. She goes to the ride-off early. Takes her man, once she makes sure she's got her man on her hip, then you go to the ball. Perfectly done. Well done, Ali. Making it 4-3 here, but 49 seconds left. So they'll get another bowl in. Opportunity for either team to get another goal. And it looks like Ilario. Good jump here, Grant. Backs it up cleanly. Nick's going to get control here. Oh, Nick got Sugar going forward. That's what you want. 30 seconds left here in this final chukker of our first leg. Sugar slows it down. Oh, we get through the hook of Nacho. Oh, but that's a clean meet right there by Santi Tocolino. Tocolino's going to have an opportunity with 15 seconds. Santi with the crusher. And nice try, Santi, off to the right side. And the clock will go tick, tick, tick. And now in our first leg. So, 4-3, we'll keep that score going into Sunday. Great job by both teams today. Very competitive. We'll send them off, and when we get back, you'll see Audi White. So stay with us here. 2025 Triple Crown of Polo. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and thank you for joining us here on a Friday. Just fantastic weather. This is such a beautiful time in Colorado as we go into the fall season. And we have a little bit of a cool front blowing through, so it has just been spectacular weather. And we've had amazing weather all summer. We've been blessed with weather, but that's a big part of playing here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Family-friendly club. And the main club, the Aspen Valley Polo Club, with the 10, of course, with Clear River Ranch, but the main club on 15 acres of pristine land. We welcome spectators of all ages, all matches, food, and refreshments. You can bring your tailgate groups if you like. Open to the public, including dogs on leashes. So if you do have four-legged fur babies with you, please unleash it. We do not allow them in the stadium. We do apologize that. You have to check with our managers during the day, and but they are allowed around the club on leashes. And I want to thank all of our fans. Have been very, very professional this year. I want to add that. I know we have a lot of regulars coming back, but I've met so many new fans, and that's fun. We want to thank the surrounding public, the surrounding area, Basalt, Carbondale, Emma, and just for their energy. It has been a lot of fun. People have been embracing the polo. Great turnout for the Aspen Valley Health Foundation and the Aspen Valley Hospital. If you missed that, you can go back to CTV Sports. Check all that out, YouTube, Chucker TV, CTV Sports. And remember to tune in all winter long as we got the Audi White on the field here. Camacho Piedras wore the 1. He's got the gray helmet on. Jason Crowder wore the 2. In the darker helmet there. And it looks like Alejandro Estrada wore the 3. MG wore the 4. And this is going to be a strong Audi team. Once again, great job by the tournament committee setting these teams up. Man, they have been very competitive. Once you get in the groove, that's great because, you play a lot of polo with the team, and then you have to play with your opposing players, and you kind of play against them, but you get a different vibe playing with different players, and that's what brings the polo on. Michael Payne, who played with us last month, he really enjoyed that setup for the Sponsor Chevrolet team. I had an interview with him. On the move here, and it looks like there'll be Audi White. Yeah, and they're going to get one here early. And remember, coming out of the lineup, and that was just a defense to offense once again. It looked like a loose ball play there, maybe a broken little play for Los Spios Red. Nobody back, which gave Audi a clean run to goal there. And like I said, any one of these teams, if you give them that opportunity, Grant Gansey's going to steal it out the back. Tocolino going forward. You see Tocolino head on a swivel there. Looking, they know Grant had a better play. He leaves it for Grant. Alejandro comes in there. Santi goes in behind in the rumble seat. Shot on goal. And Tocolino. So that's just good polo right there by Gansey and Tocolino. Started with Grant. Tocolino, you can see his head going back and forth, just to see if Grant was going to get there before his defending player on Audi, and he did. Then the Audi player makes the hook, but by then, Santi's already in the rumble seat and gets the finish. So well done. Good teamwork. And remember, Los Amigos Red, they got 3 chuckers under their belt, so it might take the Audi team a little time to get that energy going. Well done, Camacho Piedras. That's a pinpoint pass. Camacho, hit too far right there, and that's a clean steal. That window's wide open. You can see the space between the players. Just a little mistake by Audi. Good non-call by the mount official. They take that ball forward, and that's going to turn the defense and offense. Here comes Paul. Nice pick up here. Paul got to go from left to right now, though. Has time. He pulled that approach shot, but he'll shut it down, turn it to the inside. That'll work. Grant's going to help. And everybody on Audi, look at all the white jerseys just converging down there. They got back quickly, and this is going to be another open run. Oh, man, and that's bad luck on the courtesy change because Audi was on the move, but I think it was called back further. But, yeah, you were on the breakaway. I got you. I know. And but I think it was called back there a little bit. 3:21, though, and we are using it. They will get the ball, though. Audi will have possession. And they'll take that back, 1-1. Here in our first chucker in our second leg will be our fourth chucker of the day. We'd like to welcome Audi White. We haven't seen the Audi White. Well, last time Audi White, we've seen the Audi Red, Audi Black. They got a number of jerseys, the Audi team. And I think last time Audi White came out, they destroyed everybody. So there might be some good luck in those white jerseys. We will see. They got a great team. Again, the mix-up combinations, I have a blast. It's just, I know I talk to a lot of fans that watch weekly, and they love that part because they start knowing the players, and then each player has their strength and their weaknesses. And so each player, other teams they play with, they work on different parts of their game, and that's what a lot of the fans have said. And once again, we got everybody back after the courtesy change. Good job there by both teams. Try to keep that around 45 seconds to a minute. If you do, it is USPA sanctioned if your tournament committee wants to use the courtesy change. On the move, though, quickly done. And look at this. It's going to turn into this, off the cane. Almost looked like it turned right back into an Audi breakaway. Watch yourself on the sideline there as you come in. Oh, off the board. Bad luck there, man. Oh, that's just bad luck. Grant was going to use the boards, got to change the line, the right of way, and then it skipped over. So a good 100 out, and Alejandro is just going to jack one down inside the 60. And I thought he might dribble, but I liked that play because he had players down there. And they come together in the corner. Loose ball play, Nacho. Turned around and controlled as Audi. And now it will be Tocolino. Santi, been a little quiet here in this fourth chucker, our first of our second leg. Well done. That's a good play, Paul Foster. Give and go. On a roll. Everybody picking up some speed now as they turn around here. 2 minutes left. And 2-on-2. Alejandro looking for the outlet pass. Stolen away by Tocolino. Santi. Tocolino using the space nicely. Now goes for the one-timer. Look for Nacho. Good play here by Crowder on the gray. He'll just follow in behind Alejandro. Well done, Alejandro. Twice on the near side. Then leaves it for Crowder. Crowder didn't even ask for that ball. That's just a great passing play. And now Tomacho Pierres will find... Oh, it's bad luck. They're off the cane. And they'll turn it around. Loose ball plays. The brothers go at it. Alejandro, Estrada, Nacho. Alejandro from a standstill. Will this ball carry? Good read by... As they all come together there. And it looked like Crowder was going to go near side, but then nobody really got on the line. I mean... I think Tocolino got blocked out, and Jason's going to fire one, but just wide to the right, and we'll click down under a minute. So a lot of action back and forth by both teams here. Remember, they had two more against each other. Then Audi will play against Los Amigos Blue, and our final three chuckers. Scores carrying over. So they'll carry these scores into Sunday. And nice pickup here by Grant Gansey. He's got Paul Foster on the move. Paul. Good pickup, Paul. This is what you want right there. Always to the far post. Now you need to finish. Well done, Paul. It's okay off the left side, but nice contact, and you finish the play. That's what it's all about. Make sure you finish the play. When we return for our fifth chucker of the day, our second chucker of our second leg with Audi and Los Amigos Red, we will have a knock-in for Audi White. We'll be back. CTV Sports. Remember, the Polo's Beautiful Beach Club opens on Sunday. It opens at 10 a.m., goes to 4 p.m. VIP Beach Club tickets available. AskValleyPoloClub.com. Ticket holders are treated to handcrafted cocktails, traditional Argentine asado, with a variety of meats. A lot of fun at Beach Club. And the Argentine cuisine with steak and sausage. And as I said, live DJ down in the Beach Club. And talked about the beautiful lounge spaces furnished by our house on the beach, sand, and the cold plunge showcase with the pools by Crystal River Spas. And beach chairs and umbrellas are part with the great fieldside view. So you have shade too. You can bring your bathing suit. It's a lot of fun, a lot big, but a lot of different. There's always something new going on at the Ask Valley Polo Club, and you can check all that out. Here we go. Let's get back to the action here. Audi White, Los Amigos Red, and wow, what a Santi Tocolino. Man. Tocolino picking up his third goal of the day. Second goal here in the second leg. And this is what I wouldn't be surprised you don't see a lot of this going on now. The blue, Los Amigos blue played earlier. I mean, you got big hitters on every team, and the defense, again, when it's so strong, notice a lot of the teams going for the long goals, shooting like just like in basketball. Can't take it to the hoop. You got to shoot the three-pointer. So, shooting the ball from distance. Here's Paul Foster approaching and taking the one-timer, and there you go. So a perfect example, even Paul jumping on that, instead of dribbling it in there from 40 yards, take the one-time shot. Same things that Tocolino's been doing. And Nick, he's hit a few from far out to Alejandra for the slam dunk, but Nick did drop his shoulders a few times, carry it in. So we'll see the different plays that happens here. But right now, the goal shooting by Los Amigos Red is looking good. They got the offensive attack moving. And they're playing the same strategy. They're keeping Paul out in the front. and the three amigos, Grant, Santi, and Nacho, are on the rotation. Oh, here comes Audi, though. Audi White revving their engines. Oh, that's a nice approach shot. Will it stay on the field? The shot on goal. And, yeah, Cobra, I think, is going to get one. And with that in or out, we'll see. Just wide. So a nice attempt there by Audi White. Go to the knock-in, just outside the post. He turned that corner. It's a great acceleration coming down the end line. I didn't think Audi White could get to that ball, but they did. Backed up cleanly now. Grant. Gansey stolen away by Crowder. Jason on the big bay. And here comes Audi. Opportunity. You'll slow it down. Take it to the inside. Number 4. Good shot. Loose ball. Off the pony. Well done, Alejandro. That's a clean meet. Now he sneaks it through everybody. And a shot on goal. And Estrada, that's not going to go just wide. Oh, wow. Great defense by Los Amigos Red. That'll take us to our currency change. 2:57 on the clock. And this one will take a little bit longer. We're down on the far side. We got the players coming up on the horses are on the Highway 82 side. Again, beautiful backdrops. You see those beautiful the mountain range there that go down into Glenwood. During our twilight polo, that's where the sun goes down. I talk about the houses you see in the background too. That is the border. That fence, the Tongue Group beautiful fence, is the borderline of the McClure River Ranch here. Beautiful track, professional track around Field 2 to exercise the horses. Always quality, high level. That is to maintain that. It's very important for the horses and the safety to have the right footing. And then you might catch a glimpse every so often, the Los Amigos stable right here to the left, and then the Santa Rita Polo Farm stables off to the backside. If you do come to the club, you'll see those. They do. You will probably mistake them for beautiful homes. They look their homes for these beautiful four-legged athletes, but they are. The decor is just phenomenal, and especially representing this beautiful area in Colorado. And could sit in a better place right here between Carbondale. A lot going in Carbondale. They got the rodeo going on down there. They also have the rodeo going on up Snowmass. That's Wednesday and Thursdays all through the summer. And, we're sitting right between Glenwood Springs and Aspen. So it's 45 minutes from Glenwood to Aspen. So we're right in the middle here. Everything's 20 minutes apart. And as I say, yeah, the winter is beautiful here, but the summer is unbelievable. The colors and the weather. And just so much to do besides play and watch polo. Here we go. Everybody back for the currency change. 2:35. And Tocolino says, let's try one from 145. And why not? Because he can do it. Turn around here by Estrada on the gray. Alejandro having a great season also. Very, very, very consistent this season. Estrada. And Audi on the move. Turned around by Tocolino, and Tocolino from 130, yeah. He's going to lay it inside the 60, looking for Grant. Oh, wow. That's just good D again by Estrada. Gansey and Estrada going at it very clean. Tamacho, one putt touch polo here by Audi White. Can they get it going? There's the 1-2-3 connection. Great approach shot here. And Cobra's going to get one. So, perfect timing with 139 clicking down. And that'll put them one goal apart here in this second chukker of our second leg. So, one more chukker with these two teams. They're going to get another opportunity on the bowl in here. We will send the Los Amigos Red team down towards the river. Audi Way will head towards Highway 82, the main thoroughfare through the beautiful valley here. Played about 6,400 feet here at the McClure River Ranch. Here we go, on the knock-in, on the bowling actually. Camacho being a facilitator here, just moving the ball around, Camacho, and using his teammates very well. Audi, everybody just playing all different positions. They really don't seem to have a set position. They look like they're just rotating as will, which will happen in polo. Picked up here. Oh, Alejandro leaning way out. Oh, no. And that's going to be trouble because Tocolino is going to read that perfectly. And Tocolino doing a great job. I mean, I love Alejandro making a play that's almost impossible, leaning way back there. But Tocolino reads it perfect. And that'll make it 4-2. All right, we'll get them all on some fresh horses, and we'll be right back after commercial break. All right, welcome back, everybody, as we get ready to bust and move. And we'll have a bowl in here to start this third chucker in our second leg, which makes it our sixth chucker of the day. Remember, Los Amigos Blue having an opportunity to kind of watch what's going on here with Audi, so that's a bit of an advantage for them. We'll see in the rotation. But look at Audi coming out of the bowl in, 1, 2, 3, and it's going to work. And they're going to pick up another one as Cobra picks up his third of the day, MG. And that will get him within one. Perfect way to start the final chucker in a round-robin setup. Remember, it's all about the goals, but they are carrying over. So remember, they are learning a lot about each other. You know, that's why you want to join us on Sunday, because it'll turn into a, oh boy, the gear goes to a level. And every Sunday has been, well, our Friday and Sunday games, I've had a lot of players, people come to both Friday and Sunday. Wow, good job there, Tocolino. I'll show you how to jump the boards, and that's, as I talk about that a lot to our friends and family that come, watch those areas, security areas around the field, because Tocolino just jumped at full speed and backed the ball. I don't know how he makes that back shot, though. Picking it up, though, they're going to keep it going. Los Amigos red. And they're going to get a shot, but that ball's going to go off the field and escorted off the field by Audi White. And so they will regroup. A lot of time left here in this third chukker. Again, nice breeze blowing today. 78, did someone say? I think we started out at 75. Might have been 72 when we got here. A great wispy, beautiful clouds here in Colorado, being at the elevation. And perfect weather for the four-legged athletes amongst our two-legged athletes. Around the corner is going to be Audi again, and they have turned up the speed here. Clean play with Tocolino. Everybody looking and driving, and that ball's going to go off the field. But if you're Audi White, you can't be really worried about it because you are controlling the pace at the moment. And they'll go to a knock-in here. I think the two big guns, Estrada and Tocolino, looking for a new play. And no goal on the play. So on the knock-in, I think they were just discussing the play. It looked like he started a little slow, but I don't think it was that. It makes sense. I mean, it's a set play. You got control of the ball. You got to use different set plays. You want positive possessions, and this looked like Tocolino. Oh, Crowder, try to get there on the big gray. Gansey pushes them. Whoa, Jason slamming it down in the coffin corner. Oh, that's a good little play here, Crowder. And he's going to try to get by. Oh, this big gray. He gets a lot done on the big gray. Look at Crowder. But that is a tough group to get through, Jason. When you got Grant Gansey on your hip and then you got to go through Nacho. They're just very sharp. Oh, look at this. We got a breakaway coming. Well done, Tocolino. Grant Gansey. Oh, well done on the first pick. And everybody opening up now as they bust down to the far goal. Grant coming in from left to right. There's the approach shot. Reaching way out. Good read by Estrada. And Alejandro now, he'll bring it back the other way. 3:07 on the clock. 1 goal difference. They'll give him one more run here. Going to be Tamacho. And there's your one run, and this is what Audi wants right now. If they could get a goal. Oh, no. Bad luck. That would have been the play. They come together. Oh, whistle on the play. So that'll be, we're going to have a whistle. And you'll get we'll check that out. It could be a foul down there. We'll check that out, though. It looked like they're coming around. One player was coming from left to right. One player was going down the field. We'll check with our mound official. 2:48, though, on the clock. Yeah, and we will have a right-of-way violation against the Los Amigos red team. That's too close for comfort there. And as I said, as wide open as they're playing, those spaces are tight. The window, as we say, but very, very consistent. Mr. Gaston Dorniak doing all our officiating this year. I work with Gaston as a second man, just so you fans know. We have the ability, if he needs my opinion, I will give it to him. If I do not have a perfect look, I do have the ability to go to the studios, get in touch with our producers here at the field, James Fody, who will get in touch with our producers in the amazing state-of-the-art studio in southern Florida, where they can replay it, like they do in basketball, like they do in football. It's no different. They'll be able to review the play in slow-mo, half-speed, full-speed, half-speed, slow-mo, and then frame by frame. And our producers that are working are qualified in the game of polo. They play polo. They also work in a polo school. Big shout-out to all our producers in the studios down there. Great job this summer, everybody. And I think we only had to use it a couple times, but it is there if we need it, and it's very, very important in the game of polo. It has changed the way the game is played. Oh, this is a pretty shot right here. Oh, yeah. Cobra on the one-timer. And why not? But well set up. That is not an easy goal. Beautiful neck shot there. And just drops it in perfectly. And not that gets the equalizer with 2:20 on the clock. Audi White now showing their stuff. Wow. I thought the red was going to take a little bit, get a good run on him here, but Audi White came out here in his third and final chucker of our second leg, and they have been controlling the chucker. I mean, you're talking 2 unanswered goals, and let's see if the red or who could take a lead here. Remember, they will carry it over, so it's going to be a fun battle on Sunday. Oh, and they come together. Hey, everybody opening it up. Good running here. Oh, we got good ponies moving. And look at this breakaway play as they get it going. Now, the approach shot just off to the left, but good recovery back to the inside. They're going to get a little help there as all the big boys converge. And now we're going the other way. Santi. Oh, bad luck, Tocolino. Oh, spins around right in front, but no, Tamacho. Good job here by Crowder. Look, Crowder, unselfish Polo. Taking out the man. Oh, Tocolino, though. And we're going to get time here. Tocolino, Santi, control for Los Amigos Red. That ball, will it stay on the field? Yes, it will. There's good Polo. Again, Audi, so unselfish. Tamacho Pieta leaving that ball for Estrada. Estrada finding Cobra. No. On the near side play. One more run coming. 43 seconds on the clock. And Santi's going to get too far for Santi. Backed up cleanly by Crowder. Estrada will get another chance. Here comes your warning horn. 30 seconds left. I think Nacho's probably going to turn on this ball. Yeah, they got time here. One more run coming, Nacho, but well read by Alejandro. He'll have a chance. He goes for the back shot. Everybody converging here. And a whistle on the play, and they'll have to play this out. We'll play this one out with 9 seconds. They'll have to finish this one. Yeah, so we'll have who do you got that against? Against the red, huh? You got it against the white? Is that against the white? Okay, here we go. So they're going to go against the white. So 9 seconds left, and well, here come the big hitters. One tap. Come on, Nacho, hit me one. Oh, Crowder gets a piece of it. And that'll end it right there. Well done, guys. That's a good 3 chuckers by both teams. 4-4. We'll send them off. I want to thank the Los Amigos Red team because Paul Foster, well done. Today, 2 goals on the day, Paul. Great job. Grant Gansey, 1 on the day, but very, very busy in the middle of the game. Santi Tocolino with 4 goals on the day, and Nacho Naviza Estrada doing what he does so well, closing the back door. Very strong Los Amigos Red team. We're going to say goodbye to them for the day. We will see them on Sunday. So we will get the Los Amigos Blue team up, and then when we return, Audi White will go against Los Amigos Blue. Well done, Los Amigos Red. Have a great afternoon. And we're going to a little break here on CTV Sports. Let the Los Amigos Blue team warm up, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. All right, here we go, CTV Sports. Final three chuckers of the morning. Another beautiful day at the McClure River Ranch, field number 2. Los Amigos Blue. Show you how close that these teams are, that every score. Well, the first score was Los Amigos Blue against the Red. It was 4-3. Audi against Los Amigos Red, 4-4. This is 3 chuckers again, remember? And so very, very evenly matched. It's going to come down to some good goal shooting on Sunday. We got Gaston Dorniak on a fresh horse, all ready to go. And so we'll get them lined up here. Audi White, Tomacho Pierres, Jason Crowder, Alejandro, Navid Estrada. And then MG played in number 4. And then we got Alejandro Foster back in the saddle, number 1. Sugar Urshan will play the 2. Ilario Figueres will play the number 3. And Nick will play the 4. And they could, those 2 in the back could be a little bit tough with their black helmets to separate. Alejandro with the red, Sugar with the light blue and the American flag on the back. From South Africa, represented USA. I like that, Sugar. And Nick and Larry are both in the black helmets, and they'll rotate a lot. They mix it up. Nick will wear the 4, but he'll run through. Larry will go back, and Sugar's going to stay in the front like this usually, or cause a commotion. And Alejandro will pull the team. Now, the Audi team, well, we saw a full rotation as Erskine will get the first goal here in our final 3 chuckers. The full rotation by Audi can be very confusing at times. Not to rewatch. It's no simpler than hockey on horseback, but a lot of teams, they'll play that way. But there's all different strategies in the game of polo. You can have a player stay in front. You can play the 1, 2, 3, 4, keep them in line. But at one time or another, you're going to switch. So you got to be ready for that. And usually, you know, what's funny is they just mix it up. Audi just goes like a washing machine out there. And but Los Amigos Red played their style, and they matched them. So, you know, what style is good? Each team chooses their style and tries to play at the top level. Here we go. Everybody coming together there, and we're going to get a whistle. So, a blocking foul. A little shading call. Player going from left to right, right to left, ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. Right away violation. Nobody going anywhere, so they'll drop that ball from the spot. No reason to move that to center. Penalty 5A. Roldan. Nick And, of course, if you guys are new to the Dayglow pink ball, well, welcome to CTV Sports, Aspen Valley Polo Club. I like it. Here we go, on the move. On the cruise. Oh, Tomacho, under the neck with it. Pinpoint pass for Crowder. Wow, that's just combination right there. Beautiful passing. And I think that's, that looks like vodka. Tomacho gets a lot done on this little gray pony. Sent to the breeding operation. She's beautiful, too. Check her out when you get a good close-up on her. But Tomacho Pieta is hitting the reverse neck shot. So the neck shot, of course, you hit the ball underneath your horse's, in front of your horse's feet, on your horse's neck. You don't hit it off to the right side. You hit in front. That's how these players do that. That's how they do it without hitting the horse. Tomacho hit it on the other side, backwards, right to Crowder, and Crowder reaches back on the near side, gets a great finish. Alejandro. No, the goal goes to Crowder. Tomacho hit the ball to Crowder. Crowder made the finish. Tomacho's wearing the number 1 in the gray pony, and Crowder is on the bay pony. On the move, though, on the far side. They'll turn it around. It's going to be, that looks like Cuarenta again. I told you, he'd bring her back. It's going to be Nick on the gray. A lot of good gray ponies out there. Look at this girl go. Wow. She is, and we will see. You are going to get a courtesy change here with something. A knock-in, so no foul on the play. And it looked like co-players, well, the two boys on the gray pony was like, hey, is that my side or your side? Now, remember the right-of-way when we talk about the right-of-way here on CTV Sports? We talk about that so much because 80% of the time that's the foul you will hear. Remember the right-of-way is you got to be able to get a horse through there. So if you think a player sitting on his horse with a 54-inch mallet can reach out to the right, that's how big the right-of-way is. So imagine that, on the right or on the left. It's not a half a horse. And that's where it can be a little confusing sometimes on which player thinks they have the right of way. But you got to be able to, let's say, drive your car. A good example would be driving your car into a car wash, okay? And you got to be able to get the car into the car wash. You can't, you've got to be wide enough. So that's the way the right of way is. And so that's what the umpire's looking for. Right there, no foul on the play. The ball went off of the field. And with 2:43 on the clock right now, Roldan will control again. And right now, I kind of like the way the blue has come out here on Audi. Remember, Audi's on the 3-chucker warm-up, and the blue is just coming back after a rest. And Nick snapping the neck shot there, looking for Sugar. Oh, they come together. That's a clean bump. That's the way to do it, Sugar. We should put that on the highlight film. That doesn't happen a lot. Coming from the side, you're allowed to bump a player over his mallet, but you got to come from the side. You can't come from behind. So well done, Erskine. Good pass here from Nick. He'll take it in. He's got time. Alejandro got Alejandro, and look at this. Sugar's going to pick up his second goal here in this first chucker of our third leg, chucker number 7. 1:45 on the clock as they come to the center. And, it's funny, you don't see that play done a lot with Sugar. With Sugar made, but if you come from the side, you're allowed to run right over the top of a guy's mallet, believe it or not. It is a rule. You can't come from behind because the elbow does not bend that way, but you are allowed to come from the side. It's not an easy play to make. Here we go. Good non-call. Picked up here now by Crowder. He's got Ilario to deal with. One-timer. This ball's going to goal, but it looks like it's off to the right. And Nick said, let's turn the defense into offense, everybody. Alejandro, though, right there with them. They both go to slam it down. A lot of blue jerseys around there. Alejandro by himself for Audi White. They come together Picked up here by Crowder again. Jason and Sugar, though, on a flyer. Erskine will leave it behind, no problem. Ilario in the rumble seat. Ilario, nice little flip dip. Takes it to the inside. Ilario. He's got Nick. Oh, misread. Uh-oh, and here goes. Tamacha going forward. Good recovery. Now Alejandro. Oh, that's a pretty pass, Alejandro. Oh, I didn't think he was going to make it. Nick will get there, snap the next shot. Wow. All the way across. He's going to have time here, at least to gather 100, 150 yards. Roldan on the far side. He can go coast to coast. 12 seconds on the clock. Looking for Sugar. Alejandra is going to get there. Foster will carry it down. 4 seconds on the clock. Got to shoot it now if it carries, and that'll end it right there. But when we return, we will have a bowl-in right down there in front of goal. Yeah, it's going to be a bowl-in right there. It looks like right around the 30 or 40-yard line. We'll see what our mounted official thinks. And but that'll be an opportunity for Los Amigos Blue. 2-1. We're going to have fun. 2 more chuckers. Stay with us here. This is the amazing 2025 Triple Crown of Polo. Well, since the polo here has increased in popularity in Aspen and the surrounding cities, which we appreciate, the club's offering a variety weekly various grass tournaments and arena. And we have the indoor and the outdoor arena. So that makes it great because you can play in any weather, but the weather's been beautiful. All kinds of tournaments. We have the kids polo and Polo's Beautiful Beach Club, Tuesday night Twilight Polo series, and drone show. Kids Wheelie Polo. Now, if you haven't seen the Wheelie Polo this year, and like I said, with the Polo rule book written and designed at the Grand Champions Polo Club, brought here up to Aspen also. And if you haven't seen some of those games, wow, man, they have been unbelievable. We also do other stuff, though, that a lot of people might not know. We have Gincana, which is great for the riders to do. And then we have Christmas in July, which is a big favorite. We love that. That's a special day, too. It's a great day. And we had Santa coming in. We had some elves coming. They're all here. And then a polo school, of course, at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And don't forget about the Polo on Demand, okay? If you want any of that information on Polo on Demand, get a hold of Mr. Juan Bellini. Here we go. Goal by Alejandro. And oh. And that's my fault. That's Nick's goal. Alejandro tried to save that. I do apologize about that. Alejandro down there on defense. And so they'll get one here, and that's going to keep it going for Los Amigos Blue. Adding to their 3-1 now. But like I said, 2 checkers left. But the Blues kind of taken Audi out of their rhythm here. And here comes Alejandro. Got to go for the next shot here. Well done, Ali. Gets a piece of it. Goes off the pony, though. That ball just got bounced. But they'll line them up on defense now. But this style, and very similar to the Los Amigos red style, they keep Alejandro out in front right now. Audi has their full rotation. They haven't gotten that flow going, but they were a little slow against the red. Los Amigos red. They came alive in the last 2 chuckers, so we'll see if they can keep it going here. Here they come. The minute you think they're slowing down, they start firing them engines up, Audi, and they go into the corner. Control play. A lot of white jerseys inside the 60-yard line. And look at that. That's the way you do it. Well done, Audi. The minute I start talking, they don't have their engines revving. They start revving. It's going to be Crowder to get that one. Great shot by MG, pushing it down. Cobra's going to find Crowder. And as I said, that was hit between about 7 horses' legs. So 14. Unreal. They come in there. As you come across, it looked like that many players down in there. On the move, going to be picked up here by Alejandro, keeping the Audi flow. Loose ball play, turned around by Nick, who's been playing great D. Moving the blue, Los Amigos Blue down the field. Loose ball play. Alejandro looking for, control. He's going to get through there. I got to give him one now. Good recovery here by Alejandro in the corner. He's got an opportunity at the goal here. Oh, well done. That's good defense by Lario. But it gets picked up here, taken in by Audi. Everybody riding. And that ball's just coming off the legs there. Now Alejandro, and he's just going to get one. I think it goes across, yeah. So Estrada will get one, and you'll get a courtesy change. So they get the equalizer quickly. Good job right there. Good passing. Final courtesy change here in our 8th chucker of the day. Both teams still trying to figure each other out a little bit here. I think of the different plays by both teams, all the teams today. I like the way they were going into their playbook to try to find new plays to make it work. In addition to the club where we have our practice sessions for the teams competing in the club, we have all the tournaments, 6 world-class fields. I talked about the indoor and the outdoor arenas that are world-class, when I say that, based on safety and the ability. And they also use the beach and snow polo ball in those arenas, so a lot of the players like getting in there, the pro players, and practice a little bit because that gets them ready for the World Polo League Beach Polo World Cup down in Miami in November. And, of course, the Snow Polo World Championships here in Aspen in December. Back and forth, 3-3, shot on goal, Lario. And Lario will get one there. So mixing it up well now. The Los Amigos Blue team. Alejandro had 2 goals in the first leg, and then Nick had 2 in the first leg. Then Sugar came out in the second leg, scored 2 in the first chucker of the third leg. our seventh chucker, and then Nick and Ilario now getting some, so they're mixing it up well. On the other side, it was all Cobra in the first one, and then Crowder came alive. He had two, and Alejandro. So the teams are using each other well and facilitating the ball to different players. Oh, nice pickup here. Keep it out in front, out of the air. Oh, nice 2-3. Shot on goal. Cobra goes for the next shot. Left on the field, turn around by Nick and they are rolling. Oh, well done, Crowder. Ilario was off to the races. He had Alejandro there. Oh, Ilario tries to get back to it. Crowder with the thievery play and the nice pass out to the Cobra in front. Trying to work it through the 60. He does. Got to get around Nick, and he does. And that's what the Cobra needed right there to get him going. And that'll get it equal again. Woo, man. It has been back and forth all day long. Nobody has dominated a chucker. Well, maybe a chucker, but not a. There's your horn, and the ball's still in the umpire's hand. So we are going to come into our final chucker of the day. Third chucker of our third leg. Chucker number 9, even here, 4-4. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to be looking forward to see who pulls out the win. But, of course, remember, these scores are carrying over, so you want to get as many goals as possible. Stay with us for our final chucker of the day and the amazing Triple Crown of Polo. And away we go. Both teams riding out. Everyone looking very comfortable. And I you know what? If I was coaching both these teams, I'd be comfortable too. 4-4 here. They've used all different styles. Some things have worked, some haven't. They've adjusted well. And the defense has been stellar on both sides. Goal shooting and passing is where it's going to come into. But this is the defense I've been talking about. Great plays, great write-offs. Nice here play by Roldan. That ball gets backed up. And is that ball going to go all the way? Are you kidding me, Nick Roldan? All right, Nick. So add another shot to your arsenal from 130 or 120, I'm going to say for sure. Maybe 130 near side back shot to the goal. What up, Nick? Incredible. That is a true Polo star. And Roldan gets goal number 4. Again, another layup shot. Don't get me wrong. But they're always the best goals as that ball will trickle across the line. And Nick doing a good job on the defense to offense. And here comes Alejandra. She's going to get out in front on the big dark bay pony. This horse can run. You got to watch out. And look at that, Alejandra. That is a golazo as Los Amigos Blue is turning up the heat here on Audi. I mean, just 2 goals in less than a minute. Fantastic Polo, 6-4. But a lot of time left here in our final chukker. And again, beautiful clouds have come in, and it is just perfect weather. But I was talking to Alejandra about her big bay mare here. Very, very, very comfortable. She is tall. Alejandra uses a 53. She'd like to have a 53.5, she says, sometimes. But she's always concentrating on keeping her shoulders down because when she runs flat. So keep an eye on them. Great back shot here. Here comes Audi. This is what you want. Get Audi running down the field. They play great at speed. Audi going to goal. They take it inside. Cobra's got to go near side. Neutral play by Roldan. He'll get the hook and the ball, turn it around, and here comes Los Amigos Blue, and we have gone to another gear here in the Triple Crown of Polo 2025. Everybody laying them out here in this final chukker. Sugar, what a pass. Looking for Alejandra. It's going to be Ilario, though, on the gray pony. Ilario takes it to the inside. Good ball control here. Figueres and Ilario, as that ball looked like it was going in, and Tamacho was trying to make a play on it, but we'll give that goal to Ilario. I think Tamacho might have carried it across, but what are you going to do? You got to try to make some play. So Tamacho going in there just trying to sacrifice, and we will go ahead to a courtesy change. Final courtesy change of the day. Thank you, Gaston, who takes the shoe off the field. Always safety for the four-legged athletes. 3:17 on the clock. And, 6.5-minute chukker, so there you go. As I always tell you, a goal a minute, and you just saw 3 goals scored in 3 minutes, 14 seconds. So, well done by Los Amigos Blue. Let's see if Audi now can turn up the heat again, as they have the offense working, and they had 3 different players score. Alejandra, Nick started it with that fantastic near side back shot from 130. It was over the boards, too. I'm kind of sitting at 120. He hits the ball so hard. Alejandra staying out in front here. They get the ball in. Alejandra, that's a nice approach shot. Keeping it inside the 60. Alejandro backed up by Tamacho. And we got Crowder going forward. Jason going for the one-timer. Jason, well done. Looking for Cobra. It's not going to be easy. Nice pickup here. Oh, that's a perfect approach shot. That ball, will it carry? Got to go Nick. Well done. Drive for show. Putt for dough. That is what they like to show. Well done. That's how you turn the defense into offense, and that was all not easy plays by everybody. Alejandro's play was tough on the defense side. Crowder hit 2 and got to the next play on the big chestnut, but then Cobra had to wait for it, and the approach shot was a little bit off to the right, but no problem on the next shot. So that'll make it 7-5. So now, let's see if Audi can go a goal a minute. Round and round and round they go. 5 players. You throw a blanket over all 5. And Ilario. Oh, good play, Ilario. Ilario on the little gray. Ilario, that's the beautiful neck shot. Sugar. He's going to get there. Erskine. And that's not an easy neck shot. A lot of angle there, so not much goal to shoot at. Sugar just trying to lay it in there. But finishes the play. That's a big part. So line him back up. Try to steal the ball now. 1:30 on the clock. Nick, comes over. That was a sneaky little thievery play. He'll turn it around. Camacho have to give one. Nick going to fire it from the standstill. Looking for Alejandra. And they'll go ahead and escort that off the field. So here you go. with about 1:05 on it. By the time the ball gets back in play, it'll be about a minute. And our final minute of the day. So we will see if Audi can get one more here. Fantastic chucker by Los Amigos Blue. Uh-oh, broken play. You know what happens on a broken play. Gonna be Nick. Stolen away by Alejandro, though. Good play by Alejandro. Nick just got a little miss hit there. Goes into the corner, 33 seconds on the clock. Audi's gonna get one more run. Here's your final run of the day. Gonna be Tamacho trying to find an Audi player. He's got one. 19 seconds. They still got time here. Nick still has time. He already made one from 130. Roldan now. He's going to have an opportunity. Roldan still got time with 5 seconds. Nick, oh, look at this shot on goal. Be a buzzer beater if Alejandro can get there. Nice try. And that'll go ahead and end it right there. So, with that going around, what a play. I want to thank both of our teams here. Our Audi White, thank you, Gaston Dorniak. Great job out there. And well done, the whole team here. Once again, I want to thank everybody for coming out on Friday. Thank you. We had a great little crowd here. Once again, join us tomorrow on CTV Sports. We'll be at the Aspen Valley Polo Club over at the main club, at our main field. And you can join us in the morning there, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, remember. And then join us on Sunday, where we'll have a polo extravaganza for you. This is the Triple Crown of Polo. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports. So I say thank you for making us the leader in polo and polo entertainment. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.